Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR News Kit. Today we're going to talk about the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. 400 laps, 600 miles. Racetrack is 1.5 miles for all you NASCAR newbies out there. The longest race of the year and the most exhausting race for drivers. Tons of stories. Larson attempting the 1,100 miles. Hosts of R going for the win at Charlotte. Surprise finishers and the first race for Amazon Prime. All those stories we'll cover and 36 update as well, all in this video. Before we get to it, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to all you channel supporters. You guys are the best. Anyway, let's get to the story here. Let's start with the finish. It was exhausting for drivers. And watching all three races yesterday, I'll mention the winners. Lando Norris wins the F1 race. Alex Palou gets his first Indianapolis 500 win. Already a 3-time IndyCar champ. So he won that race. Yes, I'm already kind of I'm studying my IndyCar and F1 stuff, okay? And the man, Ross Chastain, carries Trackhouse. The Melon Man carries Trackhouse to hit their first victory of 2025. Let's mention how he got done here. Let's start off with mentioning how Trackhouse has been horrible this season. Horrible. They just have not had the pace. I mean, Suarez, he is struggling to get into the top 20 in points. Shane Van Gisbergen counting down the days until the road courses, but they are coming up, so expect him to get a little better. But he is just waiting for those road courses. He has had some decent runs. We'll get to his decent run in Charlotte in a second. But Ross Chastain has been the leading Trackhouse car, and he has not been good either. He's not even been in the top 20 at some points in races. Tonight was completely different. He was up there, top 15, all raced all night long. Showed his aggression, showed his skill with a car that wasn't that great, but it was rebuilt overnight. Brand new, a backup car, because he crashed in practice, spun out. They had to build his car overnight up until 5 a.m., he said, building that race car, and he used one of the very few Trackhouse cars that are really good, that have speed. He showed his skill along with it, and he took it to victory, passing William Byron with 6 laps to go. Byron, we'll get to him in a second, but Chastain totally won due to his skill and aggression. His first crown jewel win, and the whole thing that got him there, fresher tires as well. He pitted 2 laps later than William Byron. All you NASCAR newbies might not think that's a huge difference, but it is a huge difference when you're talking tires, not like a massive difference like a Darlington, but it is a difference, and it gives you an advantage. Fresher tires. He drove up there, top 5, was passing the greatest cars, Denny Hamlin, William Byron. We'll get to them in a second, but he was incredible, and threw his car, sent it in the corner, not like North Wilkesboro Christopher Bell, but he sent it in there, slid up, got Byron a little tight, and took the victory, and cruised to victory there. He took the lead with 6 laps to go, was coming up. He had the faster car for sure, took multiple tries, but he finally got done using his aggression and his fast race car. So shout out to that Trackhouse team for rebuilding that car up until 5 a.m. He said they only got 3 hours of sleep. So incredible job. They must have been exhausted. On the other hand, William Byron, a huge heartbreak. I've never seen a heartbreak this big in my time watching NASCAR. Byron led 283 laps. Won stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, the pole, not the race. But he was up there. It must sting. Like, it must sting bad for William Byron. As home track won the Xfinity race on Saturday, it must sting horribly. He almost got max points, though. So, Byron fans, you guys don't be completely sad, because he expanded his regular season point lead, though I know you guys probably wanted to see him win, but he almost got max points in the longest race of the year, 4 stages, pole, He led a lot of laps, 283 to be exact, and it was a great night. He was up there, led from the start, took it away from Chase Briscoe on lap 1, who was the pole sitter. We'll get to him right now. So he started on pole, finished 3rd, had some good speed. He disappeared for the first 2 stages because of a pit road penalty, and he was up there. He showed speed, decent speed. He was coming there in the end. Maybe if a caution, he could have had a chance to win. Who knows? But he did, on the lap times, he wasn't really showing that he could have the speed, but he was up there for a 3rd place finish. Great job for that team. And Denny Hamlin, I just mentioned him a few minutes ago here. Hamlin was with Byron the final 2 stages. His car came alive when it got nighttime. And they were racing each other hard, but respectful. The side by side, multiple times. They were respectful to each other, racing each other, and that is great. We need more duels and racing like this. Denny Hamlin, William Byron, 2 of the best racers in NASCAR, in the whole world, going at it for what could have been the win. But Denny Hamlin, they decided not to fill it up and wait on fuel in a pit stop in stage 3, but Byron did. And if you spill gas on that last stop he needed, then you're in trouble. And he spilled gas, and obviously they made the mistake. He had to come down pit road with 12 to go to fill it up on fuel. Very big heartbreak for Denny Hamlin. Was going at it with William Byron. Looked like the only car that could go at it with William Byron until the end. When Ross Chastain, Ross the boss, came back and battled for victory. Incredible job. I also want to mention Byron also got held up by Tyler Reddick, who almost spun in front of him. Got into the wall, no caution. But he was able to save it. We'll talk about Reddick in a few minutes as well. And talking about Chase Briscoe here, JGR has not been good. And Denny Hamlin, I'm talking about Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, they were all up there. Top 15 most of the night, excuse me. They have not been good on 1.5-mile tracks. And tonight, they showed their speed, except for Ty Gibbs. They showed their speed and were up there all night. Great job to all of them. Christopher Bell even finished top 10. We'll get to results in a second, too. But they were all up there. Denny Hamlin battling for the lead, possibly the win if he didn't have that issue. Chase Briscoe up in 3rd, was in the top 5 when nighttime came. So, really good job for them. Shout out to JGR as a whole group. I also want to talk about Hocevar. There have been so many first-time winners in the Coke 600, it's not even funny. Carson Hocevar almost passed William Byron for the lead. He was the other car that actually showed pace. That could actually beat William Byron. He was up there, but on restart, his engine gave out. I mean, when he has pace, something goes wrong, and this is what happens. He has super fast speed, but he doesn't get the results to show for it. Hopefully, he can get it soon. And with these bigger tracks coming up, Michigan, Nashville, I think he could still even get his first win coming up, too. I also want to mention Team Penske. They were horrible. Unacceptable how horrible they were. And I have results for each and every one of them. But Logano and Cindric were laps down on pace. Cindric limping, got into the wall a few times. Logano a lap down in stage 2, stage 3, just based on pace. He got on the lead lap and finished 17th in the final stage. But they were just horrible. I mean, nowhere to be seen. We thought Logano would be a veteran going up there for the Coke 600 win. No, he was nowhere. I mean, he was fast at the All-Star race. Maybe that let him down. But why wasn't he up there? And I don't know if it's related to the IndyCar firing of team president Tim Cindric, all those guys. But they were just horrible. And Blaney was marching his way forward in that final stage when it got darker, but he got squeezed in the wreck with Daniel Suarez and Chase Briscoe, and he spun out and was out of the race. I also want to mention Legacy Motor Club. showing pace for once. John R. Nemechek, where did he come from? He qualified top 10. I believe he qualified 6th. And was up there top 5 first 2 stages. When nighttime came, he fell back. Slower pit stops, all that. But he was up there. Eric Jones, 13th. Incredible job by him. And Bowman, top 10 pace, but just not putting the races together. I picked him for 36 or 36. And he fell back because he spun in stage 1. Didn't get a ton of stage points, so that really stinks. We'll get to how many points I scored in a second. Let's get to results here. Ross Chastain picks up the win. Congratulations to him. William Byron second, a huge heartbreak. Third for Chase Briscoe. We already talked about him. Fourth for AJ Allmendinger. This team is legit. They're up there. They're showing pace. Incredible job. Another great finish. Brad Keselowski in 5th. First top 10 and first top 5 of the season. I believe he got a pit road penalty earlier, rallied back, and came up to finish 5th. Great job for them. Chase Elliott, this is the Chase Elliott we're used to, finished 6th. He was up there top 15, top 12 all day long, and was showing pace night and day, so good job for him. Michael McDowell, another great race at these mile-and-a-halfs. Christopher Bell, 8th. He was struggling to keep pace. He stayed up there, though, decently. Ryan Preece, another top 10. Great job for him. Noah Gragson, top 15 all night. Finishes 10th. Great job for him. Ricky Stenhouse, 11th. A decent night for him. He's shown pace. He's 13th in regular season standings. Incredible. And Josh Berry, really the only Penske car that was doing good. Got a decent finish. 12th. Eric Jones, 13th. SVG, 14th. I mentioned this earlier. He's just counting down the days till the road courses. But this was a good oval night. I think this is what he wants. Kyle Busch, 15th. He was tight all night, complaining. He's 15th. Not the results to show for what his speed could have been. 16th for Denny Hamlin and 17th for Joey Logano. Also some notables here. 20th for my brothers. Coke 600, 36 or 36 pick. Austin Dillon. 22nd for Buescher. He was up there top 5. I want to mention him here. He was up there. RFK, as a whole, had a ton of speed this weekend. So shout out to them. Connor Zilic, 23rd. Only his second cup start. His first on oval. He checked all the boxes tonight. Just stayed in it. Logged laps and did an incredible job. Ty Gibbs, the only JGR car who didn't really have a lot of speed, finished 24th. 26th for Tyler Reddick, fell back because of that mishap hitting the outside wall in the backstretch. 27th for Nemechek, who fell back because of pit stops. 29th for Bowman. 35th for Bubba Wallace. He was just not up there all night. I don't know what the problem was, but he was horrible all night. I am really concerned as to why he was that far back all night. And DNFs, Suarez out, Larson out, Blaney out, Zane Smith hard hit on the inside wall of the backstretch. He was out. Jimmy Johnson, 700th start, was out in an early wreck that took him out. Too bad it ended early. But yeah, and for 36 or 36 here, Austin Dillon gets my brother 17 more points, and Bowman only gets me 8. I'm the bad luck charm for every driver I pick. Oh, you better watch out when I pick your favorite driver, because I'm the bad luck charm, I guess. So now it's a 96 gap between me and my brother. He has 269 points, and I have 173, so very painful for me. Though I do have some good picks coming up, so get ready for those. And I also want to give one last shout out here. Prime Video, incredible job. Excuse me. Prime Video, incredible job. Last 60 laps, commercial free, is totally worth the subscription. I mean, and the guys in the booth, great chemistry. They work together. Adam Alexander, great job. We knew this. And if you haven't already, go check out my Fox and Prime Video. This race was a great starter for them. I think they got a great weekend in of racing for the Cup Series. Great job. They had post-race, they had pre-race, everything in between. Great job. They are a truly experienced booth, and they work together. I really like that chemistry in the booth. I'm excited for these next 4 races with them. But that'll do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you before Nashville. So we're going to a high-speed racetrack. Hopefully we don't have 5 overtimes like last year, but I think it's going to be a great race. Join us before the race for 36 or 36 preview, and I'll see you next time.